Our exclusive daily poll from the Hill-HarrisX explores America's views on whether reporters sometimes jump to conclusions without the full story more today than they used to do in the past. Let's take a look. Okay, we found that 58% of Americans say yes, reporters are more likely to jump to conclusions today. 14% say they're less likely, and 27% say it's about the same. 82% of Republicans, 60% of independents say it's more likely for journalists to jump to conclusions, while 38% of Democrats say the reporting is more likely to jump, while 39% say it's about the same as it was in the past. So, one caveat here, we use the term reporters for a reason, because reporters connote some degree of journalism or editorial process. Somebody's checking things out, something that news consumers might not necessarily appreciate all the time. Also, in this fragmented environment, the term media to some is equivalent to journalism, but in fact, it isn't always. Some things are more opinion, some things are religious blogs or people with attitude. With all that out of the way though, Carl Cannon, tell us, you're a journalist, but actually both of you have been journalists for a long time, but what do you think about this in terms of journalists jumping to conclusions?
Well, I think this poll is not surprising, but devastating. And I think the problem is probably worse than this poll shows. And the reason is that American public is smart, and there's a partisan component. If you look at that difference between strong conservatives and liberals, what's going on there is that a lot of the news has skewed. There's two examples you gave,
sure,
have skewed against President Trump and against the Republican Party and against conservatives on these examples. And so there's a partisan, so people, Trump voters are, they're jumping to conclusions, and liberals are saying, well, wait a minute, let's because maybe the media's on their side. So I think it would even be worse if you took this partisan aspect out of it.